students, in this topic we will be seeing about image sensing and acquisition. So before processing an image, the major and main step that is involved in image processing is image sensing and acquisition. So what is image sensing and acquisition? So image sensing and acquisition is nothing but we will be capturing an image before processing. Okay, so while capturing an image, there may be some errors, or there may be blurring of image, or there may be noise added in that image. So all those things should be removed. Okay, so for that purpose we will be going for using a filter technique or masking technique or whatever it is we can go for using. So first we have to know how the image is sensed and what are the different types of sensors or sensing technique that is used in image sensing. Okay, so it can be generated by a combination of illumination source, that is the reflection or absorption of an energy from a source. So like if it is the reflecting from an object, or the light reflected from a planar surface, or like an x-ray that is being captured by an patient, or diagnostic x-ray film, or whatever it is. So these are the examples of image sensing. So how we are sensing the image? We are going for choosing three different types of sensors for sensing the image, like single imaging sensors, line sensor, or array sensor. So the incoming energy will be transformed into voltage by combining the electrical power as well as the sensor material, okay, that is involved will be responsible for the amount of energy that is being given or detected. So finally the output waveform will be obtained as the response of the sensor, and that particular sensor output will be made to process or made to quantize our sample by digitizing the particular response that is obtained in the output from the sensor. Okay, so first now let's see how the image is accused, or how the image is sensed by using this single sensor. Okay, so the best example of the single imaging sensor is the photodiode. So in case if you want to capture a 2D image, then we can go for choosing the single sensor, and it will be placed along the x and y direction and it will be captured. Okay, so next one is by using a combining of single sensor in a motion to generate a 2D image. So in that first case, what is the thing is, we will be moving along the x and y direction and we will be obtaining the output. So in this case what we are doing is we are combining the single sensors and we will be rotating in the form, and in order to get an output 2D image. Okay, so why we are going for this is in order to get an output with high precision as well as expensiveness is reduced. So it is an inexpensive way to obtain the output with high resolution, but one of the drawback of using this single sensor in rotational mode is it will be a slow process. Okay, so that are the advantages and disadvantages of using acquisition using single sensor in rotational mode. So next thing is image acquisition using sensor stripes. So what we will be doing is we will be placing single sensor in a line arrangement. So as you can clearly see in the PPT, okay, so a number of single sensors are connected in the form of lines, and these it will be playing and imaging elements along a single direction. Okay, so the best example is by using in an sensor stripes. So that is, you can see in the image sensor stripe is placed and it will be moved along in the linear motion. So this is mainly used in type of flatbed scanners. Okay, so that is the sensing device with 4000 or more inline sensor are implemented in this case. Okay, so we will be moving either in one dimensional or two dimensional by using this line strip sensors. Okay, so next one is you can see that a single sensor is mounted on the ring configuration. So in case of slice, they have implemented that, and this plays a major role in 3D objects. So up to that we saw about 2D image processing. So now we are seeing about 3D image objects. Okay, so like X-rays or CAT, that is computerized axial tomography imaging. Okay, so for all these purpose we will be going for choosing the slices of images, or we will be using a linear motion of placing this particular sensing technique, and we will be sensing the image and we will be getting 3D as an output. Okay, so next one is image acquisition using sensor arrays. So sensor arrays, what we will be doing is we will be placing numerous number of electromagnetic as well as ultrasonic sensing devices in an array format, that is like matrix format we will be arranging. Okay, so the best example for this array sensor is digital cameras. So what is the thing of the sensor is it will be proportional to the integral light that is received and that will be projected onto the surface, that is the amount of light. For example, if you are capturing a digital image through a digital camera, the amount of light that is present outside, that is the outside of the camera, will be reflected when captured within the camera. Okay, so that is the good example of using sensor array. So it is also a two-dimensional one. So the main advantage is it will be focusing on the energy pattern onto the surface of the array. Okay, so this is one of the simple image formation model. Okay, so first what we are doing, we are considering an elements of a scene. So we are getting energy from the illumination source and it is being imaged. So after being sensed or image, it is getting projected onto the image plane. Okay, so after projection, what is the thing happening is we are going for sampling and quantization. So what is sampling and quantization? That is what we saw in our last topic. So converting of a digital image into an analog image in terms of gray levels that is obtained at the output. Okay, so the final digitized image is obtained at the output. So this is how the image is being sensed and processed, and finally the output is obtained as a digital image. Hope you all understood about image sensing and acquisition. Okay, so this is how the image is captured and processed. Thank you.